Okay. Hello, I'm Megan Wright, and I will be talking to you about why carbs are good for you. In this speech, I will review the negative effects of no-carb diets, why carbs are so essential for your body, and the necessary amount of carbs needed to fuel you. So the new fad keto diet, which I'm sure you've all heard of, so basically it's a diet where you eat little to no carb foods, such as eggs, processed meats, cheese. It's actually a very limited selection, if you really think about it. So Marcelo Campos, MD, was talking about how the keto diet has been used for centuries, basically, to cure epileptic people who aren't responding to drugs. So it has been used for that purpose, but just recently it has been transitioned to more of a fat loss regimen. So it's where once you transition to this keto diet, your body produces ketones into your bloodstream. And your body actually prefers blood sugar, which comes from carbohydrates, to fuel you, to give you the energy that you need. So by restricting your carb intake, it forces the body to break down the fat, so you're literally burning fat during this. So people eat foods really, really high in fat and high in protein. But because of that, they even lower their intake of fruits and vegetables because they have such high volume of carbs. Alright, so very fast weight loss seems like a good idea to everyone. I mean, everyone tries to lose a couple pounds here and there. But what's the catch? So as soon as you try to transition some carbs back into your diet, your body doesn't really know how to react because it already set up a whole cellular machinery, taking the fats and turning them into energy. So now that you have two forms of energy coming in, you just gain all of the weight back that you lost, plus more usually. So Dr. David Jockers wrote this article with the 11 most common side effects of the keto diet. Everyone's body kind of reacts differently to the keto diet, but there has been a lot of similar consequences and symptoms and whatnot. There's even a keto flu that people talk about. 3 underlying causes is hypoglycemia, which is low blood sugar because you're not getting really any actual sugar. And then hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis dysfunction, and then electrolyte or mineral deficiency. These 3 kind of act as a chain of events once you start the diet and until you try to get out of the diet, which doesn't really ever work. Some of the other common side effects are listed right here. So why are carbs so essential for your body? The Harvard Medical School announced that carbs are what allow the brain to fuel itself. So foods high in carbs also are high in fiber, which is good for your digestive health. The nutrients within whole grains and fruits have necessary fatty acids, including all the essential vitamins that you need, zinc, magnesium, and they also contain something called phytonutrients, which help prevent disease. So not allowing your body to intake these nutrients is to kind of deplete yourself of a healthier lifestyle. Also, it's essential for brain health and has even proven to prevent Alzheimer's. So eating carbs is good for you in that sense. And the absence of fiber is linked to negative long-term effects in the brain, such as confusion, depression, and anxiety. When it comes to your heart, carbs can be a make or break. So basically, good complex carbohydrates contain a lot of fiber, which stabilizes your blood sugar levels and makes you feel full longer. So carbs have been associated with all the bad foods. Basically, you think of pasta and desserts, cake, soda, bread. The main issue here is the difference between the quality and quantity of the carbs that you're eating. If you eat bread or pasta, it's smarter to eat more whole grain products. God, you're annoying. So foods with the simple or refined carbohydrates, which is table sugar or these processed foods like fast food, you digest them very quickly, so it leaves you even hungrier than you were before. So then you crave more, and then so you end up overeating. But it's actually not a bad idea to indulge in some sweets every once in a while because your body won't immediately gain 5 pounds type of thing. It's just important to portion yourself. So don't just eat all this junk the whole entire day. Try to mix in some healthier options. Some good carbs to add is quinoa, brown rice, yogurt, chickpeas. The dietary guideline for Americans actually suggests that 45 to 65% of your diet should be, or percent of your calories should be coming from carbohydrates. So basically if you eat 2,000 calories a day, which is the normal standard, you should be eating anywhere from 225 to 325 grams of carbs. The very least amount of carbs that you should eat a day is 130. So for me, I tend to eat between 250 to 350 grams of carbs per day, and then one time I actually had to cut my carbs down a lot to 180, and I could immediately tell the change. My workouts weren't as good. I just wasn't feeling energized. So there was an expert panel report done by Mitch Cantor, and professionals agreed that athletes who fail to consume enough carbs can't fully replenish the muscle glycogen, which leads to performance decrements. So consuming little carbs makes it difficult to sustain intensity levels in most workouts. So before you let someone trick you into the keto diet or any other fancy rapid weight loss program, remember you are harming your body and not allowing it the necessary carbs it needs for energy. Thank you.